formation, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. Looking slant route, complete. And this is going to be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. That chunk worth a nice 21 yards. And the Bills have a first down.
Well, you don't normally get that type of outcome on a slant. You're just looking for a little short yard gain to find the right type of athlete with space to work before and a perfectly placed ball after the catch. It's a perfect play to break it big.
1st and 10 from the 43.
319! What's that?
From the shotgun, it's Allen. He beams one deep right side. And this is Cox. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills grow their lead just before halftime. Christian Watson with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Trujillo ends on the point after. And the Bills double their lead to 14. Trujillo to kick it away. He gets with a return here. He dodged the tackle. Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
On the set.
Carolina offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Set. Set. Cut.
Young on the play action. Flushed out of the pocket. He's going to find this one deep. This is caught. Looks like he stayed in bounds too. Great work. This play goes for 36. And that's going to bring up a Carolina first down.
Kate, I've probably seen a million balls thrown in my life, and maybe even more. From the time I was in high school all the way here to the pros, and over all these decades of watching guys throw it, and I'll tell you what, I never get tired of watching a laser like that.
And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26.
Now here's a spot where the timing's got to be absolutely perfect, Kate, between the quarterback and the receiver. That throw is made before that receiver's ever thinking of coming out of his cut. Too early, it's incomplete. Too late, and it's headed the other way.
Just a yard left to go on 2nd down.
Ready.
Running in the red zone. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Coming to the line for another 1st and 10.
Here we go. Red, black 40. Set.
Looking end zone, but touchdown denied. Knocked away, incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And now it's 2nd down.
Got it. Set. Ready. Ready.
Out of the gun, Young. And he's got it. Touchdown, Carolina. The Panthers making a one-score game before halftime. This is Fitzgerald trying to tack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7. Just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30. 19 seconds remain in our opening half. Let's see what they do with it. They'll turn to the ground game and just run this clock out. Good little rip there. Looks like about 6. That stop made by Derek Brown. So Buffalo's going to call it 2nd timeout. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. First down run gets them 6. So now it is 2nd and 4. Now Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Now the Bills use their third and final timeout. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Defense looking to defend the marker on third down. He'll throw it. Absolutely fires this one right side. And that's incomplete, and it also stops the clock with just 5 seconds left. Looking for Christian Watson that time. And now they're staring at 4th and long. The Bills with a punt team out there. And after that drive went backwards, he's going to send this one forward. And that return brings us to the end of our first 2 quarters of play. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He gets with a return here. All right, starting in the pistol this time, Brock. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Cut.
On play action, here's Young. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play. Gonna need something special here. 2nd and 20 following the sack.
Eagle blue. 33. Yellow. Ready.
Trying to throw this from the gun. That one is incomplete. Come hang on through the contact.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but he sacked 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Here we go. Here we go. 52 blue.
3rd and long, Young. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Looking for Teneroll McMillan that time. So that brings up 4th and long. Panthers getting everyone set for the punt. And he wants to hit his second effort just as well as he hit his first. Collects this at the 32. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
At their own 43-yard line.
All right, excellent field position for the Bills as they set up 1st and 10. First play is going to be a give to Jency. And he's all the way across midfield, down inside that 45-yard line. He gets 16 yards on that play. And that's good for a Buffalo first. One play in, Brock, and his drive is already in enemy territory.
At the 41-yard line.
First down, and they go right back to it. He's only able to get back to the line. It's going to be 2nd down.
Stopped right at the line, but might as well have been a loss of yards as far as the offense is concerned. It's always humbling when you try force versus force, and the defense wins out.
Working from the gun, it's Allen. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And it'll be 3rd down coming up after this defense's 3rd sack of the game.
It's a double-edged sword. I totally understand. These quarterbacks today are so athletic, and they love to keep plays alive, but it can turn smaller losses into much bigger setbacks like we see yet again.
56, 56. 56, 56.
3rd and long, it's Allen. And he let his man too much there, Brock. Incomplete, 4th down coming up.
That is just a nice stretch of some reps there defensively. Really one of the areas when you watch college game to the NFL game that there is a vast difference. And that's the tightness of coverage. These windows of opportunity are small, and they could not find a completion.
4th and forever coming up. Looking to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. And the Panthers are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season.
Ready.
So good field field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Ready, ready. Set, cut.
Hubbard gets it to start the drive. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
Okay, this is why you got to be careful to just run it always on 1st down. You got to break your tendencies. The casual fan, well, that casual fan knew what was coming, but more importantly, this defensive front did too.
Complete out to the right side. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Bills territory.
Well, that's a modest little drag route, but if you ever just need a safe, short gain on a throw, that's a go-to route to target.
Young to throw here on 3rd. Got his man. This is McMillan. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. And all set now. 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 26-yard line.
Out of the shotgun. He'll give to Hubbard. Solid gain on that play, Brock. That's 5 yards. It's going to be 2nd down.
You gain that kind of yardage in the run game, and you're going to gain the trust of your offensive coordinator. Plays like that, runs like that, set the table for everything else in the playbook.
Come on, set. Yellow, red, cycle. Ready?
Back to throw. Here's Young. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Bills are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. There are costly interceptions, Brock. And then there are interceptions inside the red zone in the 2nd half of a 1-score game.
And if there is ever a time where ball security is paramount, it is right now. They made a great play. Don't get me wrong. They deserve a ton of credit right there. But as a quarterback, you cannot risk a turnover. It's touchdown, it's check down, it's throw the ball away. You're literally throwing points away with that pick.
2nd down. Allen throwing again. This one found by a defender instead and knocked away. Back-to-back passes failing to connect, Brock. It's 3rd down.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets 2. It could have gone the other way.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. That one goes for 31 yards and a 1st down when all is said and done.
I love everything about that play, Kate, so much for a quarterback. When you throw in that crossing route, it's imperative that you lead that receiver. You don't throw where he's at, you throw where he's going. And when you do, yards after catch.
And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. The Bills parlay the interception into points. This is Trujillo to try to point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bills double their lead to 14.
Panthers 14.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35. So good field position for the Panthers. Starting this drive, 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to be brought down at the 42.
There's no question, Kate, big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
33, yellow. Field, black. Ready.
Off the play fake, it's Young. Completes it to his running back. Here's Jonathan Brooks. And he stopped cold at the spot. He paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that 1st down.
I call this quarterback's best friend. Some call it a safety valve, some call it automatic, but it's sure nice as a quarterback when you got a trusty running back over the middle of the field that you could depend on.
Blue, 30, 10.
Young on 1st and 10. Downfield, and he's got McMillan. To the house, touchdown, Carolina! The Panthers shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. love the scoring production he's brought out of their offense. That touchdown gives him 10 on the season. Going after is good by Fitzgerald. And the Panthers cut the lead in half. It's down to 7.
Panthers 41. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. That's going to be taken in at the 8. His effort's going to get him to that 32-yard line before he's taken down. All right, Bills to the line now. 1st and 10. Throwing now on 1st down, Allen. This is a heater going deep. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. He gets 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
This is Genty on 2nd. He's going to get him 7 there. It's 3rd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Back to Genty. And they're on him to send him out right before he gets to that 30-yard line. How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it, and that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it. Hey, Kate, I know it's unrealistic to expect a 100% completion rate from anywhere on the field, but in this close, you really shouldn't be missing too many throws. Those need to be borderline automatic.
After the incompletion, still at that 31-yard line, 2nd and 10. They send a tight end in motion. They give up the guns. It's Genty. And they find him after just a yard, and it's 3rd down. A touchdown aside in that frame as we run out of time in the 3rd quarter. It's Bills ball. We'll see if they can hang on to this lead till the end. Third down, line to gain 9 yards out. They'll air it out on 3rd. Broken out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass. Trying to find his tight end. And that brings up 4th and long. Big moment here as Maddox Trujillo comes on. From the left hash, this is from 47. Kick by Trujillo is good. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
It doesn't take a math major, Kate, to realize how important that field goal was. It's now a 2-score game really late and puts them in the driver's seat to go and finish this thing with the win.
Legets with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10.
Set, hut. 50, green. Needle blue. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
Shotgun snap now to Young. Catch made by Chuba Hubbard. And he's going to be stopped after reaching up to the 33. They gain 11 on that play. And that's good for a Panthers first.
Ready, set.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 33-yard
Come on,
line.
set. Red, 38. Red, cycle. Green jack. 6, mega. Smash, smash. Set, huh?
Young working from the gun. Escapes the pocket. Catch is made down the right sideline. He's taken down as he takes this to the 38. How about 29 yards on 1st down? And that'll set him up with a fresh set of downs.
Some of these quarterbacks, Kate, I swear, it's just instinctive. Like a great running back, they just know how to buy a little bit more time and to create space to find those completions outside the pocket.
Toward the sideline, and he's got it. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for first and goal. So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
First down and 10 yards to go.
Here we go. Set. 33. Yellow. Black Ultra. Blaster. 6. Set.
Here's Young again. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. He has the Carolina touchdown. The Panthers make it a 4-point game here in the 4th. Chuba Hubbard with the touchdown. And he connects there, so now another kick from him. A field goal will tie this game in the 4th.
Bills 31, Panthers 28.
Ball is set up, and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. Return starts at the 9. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run. First call here coming from the shotgun. From the shotgun, it's Allen. Escapes the pocket. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Second down. Here's Allen again. Completed over the middle. He's going to be brought down right at the 35. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And the Bills have a first down. All set to go now from the 35.
First down. A gain of 11 on the play. And the Bills first down.
Counter give to Jency. Takes the tackle. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
6-yard pickup.
Every offense in this league is looking for a back who can be an athlete and a bruiser at the same time. You feel lucky if you got one. Someone who can, well, eat up space when the lanes are open and deliver a little punishment to stretch plays when that tackler tries to meet him in the hole.
Dalton Kincaid, the intended target there. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Dalton Kincaid, the intended target. And 4th and 4 coming up.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
Got a man, that's Kincaid. And this great effort winds up getting them well into enemy territory before he's brought down. So 21 yards and the first. What a call to go for it there on 4.
You know these teams, they track every step of their players. Many of them wear GPS units in their uniform to track how much mileage. I don't care what the stat sheet said and how long that game was. That dude ran a long way, all the way across the field. And it paid dividends.
Halfway there on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
Fans love the long ball in baseball. It's like they got the home run derby. But you know what? Talk to managers, and they will tell you small ball can win too. Singles and doubles, you add them up, you could win a lot of baseball games. Football coaches will tell you, you get runs in that length, it may not be a home run, it may not score points, but it can do some serious damage.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
2-yard gain on the play.
He's back to throw. He rolls to his right. Brought in right side by Kincaid. And he's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a first down.
That's another Bills first down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
And off to Genty. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run in 2nd down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. The run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Nice run last play. Sets up 2nd and 2. We've reached the 2-minute warning from Charlotte. Bills holding on to a field goal lead. Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Another give here to Genty. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It's a gain of a yard. And it's 3rd down.
3rd and a lone yard coming up. Genty on the give. He's headed right. And he has the Buffalo touchdown. The Bills make it a 9-point advantage.
Touchdown.
So that should be the one that does it, Brock. A big one late that puts them up here 2 scores.
What a complete performance overall. The clock where it is and where it stands right now, Kate, that should be the capper. And that is so satisfying as an offense to go up 2 scores.
Here's Trujillo to kick it away. He gets with a return here. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down.
1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Panthers look just about ready. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, Young. Finds the football outside. And he will wind up out of bounds after a 1st down gain of right around 3 yards.
Ooh, he knew he was going to pay for throwing that. I knew it from up here in the booth watching that happen. But that's an experienced quarterback. If that first primary target isn't there, make sure you find your safety valve. And that got them some yards, so taking that shot, well, it was not for nothing.
Caught, nice gain left side. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45.
It's a gain of 20.
Now we get a timeout by the Panthers. It's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
1st and 10 at the
Need to work as quick as you can here, Brock. 2 timeouts left, down 2 scores. It's 1st down. Young to throw it. Trying to push deep downfield. And he's got it in close. And he hits the end zone. Touchdown. I hope nobody left early, Brock, because we have still got a game. And with that score, he's reached a benchmark he's long had his eye on. 30 touchdowns in 1 season. He's going to come away pleased with how well he has played to put up that kind of number this year. That one right down the middle. And the Panthers cut it to a field goal game. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Bills are going to recover the football, and that should lock up this win. And he's out of bounds after getting this one to the opposing 45-yard line. Buffalo offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Putting the tight end in motion. Giving this to Genty. And the drive starts out small, just 1 yard on that play. Now Carolina's going to take a timeout. That's its second. And they'll have just one left to burn now.
The only thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. This is Genty. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Now the Panthers decide to spend their third and final timeout. Setting up for the kneel down on third. This is a design run for Allen. They'll send out the punting unit. And he's going to try to give his defense a long field to defend. And it'll be touchdown a little before the 20.
Stay over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this 1st and 10.
That's yellow. Zoom. 60 red. 60 red. Ready?
Here he goes, one final shot. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. It's intercepted. That will do it. And the Bills get it back after a marvelous defensive effort. So the Bills fight their way to a win on the road. And it's going to be remembered quite a bit for the defensive effort right there at the end to steal away the last bits of hope from the opposing sideline with that interception, Brock, and officially end this game. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. It's a win for the Bills as we say so long from Charlotte.